Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of PS4 mod reviews. And I know it's been a while since we did one of these, but yeah, I took a week off. And, you know, I'm not going to go over the mods that we got in the week that I was off because I just don't see any point in doing that. Those are kind of old news. And today we're looking at some new news. So we're only going to take a look at one mod today. One mod that I really found, and that's this here. It's the Pacific P12 Orca M181. And this thing should probably be called the P12 Wisconsin edition because of all the logs you can carry with this thing. This thing is pretty cool. Now, we are going to go in the store and check this out since this is the only mod that we're going to be looking at today. But first, guys, I wanted to talk about the state of mods for console right now in the game. Now, it seems like a lot of players on console just really aren't familiar with how mods are, and no matter what game you're playing, mods are real use at your own discretion kind of thing. No one really knows how a mod is going to work with other mods, with other maps, with existing things like that. Mods can always have conflict with each other, and it's always a use at your own risk kind of thing. So what happened was there was mod conflicts, and it was causing people's games to crash. And whether it be the fact that console players are inexperienced with using mods or something, I don't know, there was a lot of people complaining about mods crashing. Mods crashing their game, that is. I'm sorry about that. So anyway, you know, even though it was said, you know, shut off mods, and like everybody gave tips on what to do. They said, you know, shut off the mods, turn mods back on, and see what mod is causing the conflict. People still continue to complain to the Snowrunner devs that, you know, the game's broke, blah blah blah. So the devs said, okay, they're not getting the fact that, you know, you're going to have mods that conflict. So what they did was they reduced the amount of RAM that we can use on console. And this is why sometimes you may only be able to have one or two mods running at the same time, because some mods are very heavy RAM users. Like, for example, the IX Heavy Wrecker. That thing eats a lot of RAM. Now, the good news is the devs realize this and they're looking into it, and I think they said that they're looking into raising the RAM limit like around 40% for consoles to see what happens. So hopefully when they do that, that'll allow people to use more mods and maybe be somewhat happy. I'm not really sure. Now here's the thing about like the next gen consoles, like the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. This game isn't made for those consoles, and they don't have a version of this game available for those consoles. So it's not that those consoles can't handle the RAM. I'm sure they can, but they still have the same restrictions because it's this game. You know, if you're on PS5 and playing Snowrunner, you're playing the Snowrunner PS4 version. You're just playing it on a PS5. So basically, they put that RAM restriction on for all consoles because they don't have an optimized version of this game for next gen. And that's why it's not working on next gen either. What am I stuck on? That's strange. Hey guys, this thing is actually pretty good. Now, I did take it through the really thick mud and it got stuck, so I'm not going to do that again. But I would say if you're looking for a truck that's going to help you out big time on the Yukon with those logging missions, this is definitely a contender because it's got that log carrier on the back, and you can also get the log trailer for it, and you can hold 2 loads of medium logs with this, so that is fantastic. So let's go back to the garage and take a look at this thing there, shall we? So in the truck store, we'll find this under the category of heavy. That again is the Pacific P12 Orca M181. It's going to cost you $129,300. And just for comparison, where is the P12? So the standard in-game P12 will run you $126,600. So it costs a little more. So we'll go ahead and buy that yet again. Okay, so customization, engines. So we have the Westline V16 M2450, the Westline V16 M2680, the A12V 780, A12V 850 TTA, and the Westline V12 M900. And the V16 M2680 will give you an S rating, so you'll definitely want to put that one in. So we'll go ahead and do that. Gearbox, we have the Special, the Crawler Box Special, and the Advanced Special. So I believe the Crawler Box Special is the Fine Tune. And just take note, guys, that the Fine Tune gearbox, it does consume more fuel than a regular gearbox does. So keep that in mind, especially if you're using like the Boar, which already eats gas like insanely quickly. Suspension, we actually have a raised suspension, so that's pretty interesting. Tires, we'll take a look at those in a bit. So winch, we have the autonomous winch HD, which that's pretty cool. We have the stock heavy, extended heavy, advanced heavy, twin motor, so we'll definitely put the autonomous winch in there. Anytime the autonomous is an option, that's definitely the one I'm going to go with. Spare wheel, you can have the recovery kit. You got 2 wheels with that. That's pretty cool. You know, I like how that there's a winch back there, and it seems like it would be cool if you could use that for something. But we're not going to put that on right yet. Circle, we have the wedge cap, and we have the extra filtration kit. I don't know why anybody would choose that. Unless you're on a map that has, like, really no deep water, then I guess that would be sensible. Frame add-on. So, here we go. We have crane bed. We have the heavy crane. Log carrier front. Log carrier, which this thing is just awesome, guys. Like, you know, very useful. We have the KRS 58 crane. We have the log loader crane. We have the flatbed. We have a long flatbed, which, I don't know, like, these just look strange on this truck. I don't know why. The van body add-on, that looks pretty decent. The large maintenance frame add-on. Maintenance frame add-on. So let's see the difference here. Repair parts on this one is $350, 6 spare wheels, and 2,000 liters of fuel. This one has 300 spare parts, 5 spare wheels, and 1,400 liters of fuel. We have the sleeper cab. That's locked. That's so okay. Seems like the maybe the spare wheels need to be on that for the sleeper cab. We have the metal detector module, which is kind of weird on this truck. The seismic vibrator. Sleeper cab base. Okay, that's probably what we need. Sideboard bed. Long sideboard bed. That looks pretty decent. Fuel tank. Extended fuel tank. The LC 3.8 loading crane and the saddle high and saddle low. So let's go ahead and let's put that on it. In the sleeper cab. And what else can we put on it with that? Possibly nothing. Okay, we can actually put the log carrier front on there with that. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so for visuals, we have LED fog lights, LED driving lights, and projector driving lights. So let's put those on, I guess. Rear fenders, you have stock mud flaps. We'll throw those on. Front bumper. We have the heavy duty, the fog lighter, hinged, single bar, heavy duty pipe, the 3194 stock, heavy duty pipe, hinged, angled, stock, and P16 stock. Which is strange because this is a P12, but okay. So I think we're going to go with that one. Miscellaneous, beacons of fog lights, roof fog lights. Put the fog lights on. Stock, heat shield, outrolled, muzzle. I don't think we can, yeah, we can't have any of those with that on, so we're going to have to just keep that stock. P12 rims. Oh, we have to go check the wheels. Dang it. So we have a whole bevy of colors, guys, here. I think we'll go with that one. Wheels. Let's go back to the tires. So we have highway. We have the all-terrains. We have the off-roads. I can actually go through these because there's not a ton of options, thank God. Mud tires. This is where it shines, guys. We have tires by Quasi, and you guys know if you've been watching my mod reviews, man, if there's tires by Quasi, they're going on the truck because they're just very good tires. So let's see here. What are the biggest tires? Are they 60-inch? We'll put the those on, the studs. Alright, so let's take this out real quick because I really want to see what the long logs look like on here. Okay. Let's just find it. There we go, right there. So this this isn't a bad looking truck. Let's turn the lights on. Nice bright lights. Take a look at the interior. Everything looks good. Everything's nice and lit up. Alright, so let's go and see what these logs look like on here. Gotta get this thing lined up perfectly so it's straight. Alright. Alright, so those are the long logs, and let's switch back to daytime. Oh, it's not raining. Crazy. So there, guys, we have two configurations. We have that one all set for the medium logs. This one here for the long logs. That's pretty cool. You know, I feel like the log carrier is going to be very helpful in the Wisconsin missions because some of those log missions are ridiculous, and especially sometimes you need to bring 2 or 3 loads of medium logs. So it'll be handy to have a vehicle on here that can do this, so you can at least bring 2 loads at the same time. So guys, that's where we're going to end this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, guys, like I say, the thing with the mods, they're working on it. That's the thing that we have to remember. They are working on it. It's new to them. It's new to us. Well, for the most part. I mean, like I say, if you're a fan of Farming Simulator, then you should be used to the way mods work by now. But if you're not, then, you know, mods will conflict with each other. You just have to learn what ones are conflicting, and you need to shut mods off, and you might need to unsubscribe to some. You know, you might need to unsubscribe to all of them and start all over again and slowly work your way back to find out which one's causing the conflict. But basically, that's where we're at. So they are in the process of figuring out how to bump up the RAM requirements for these mods, and they've actually told modders that as of right now, their polygon count has to be lowered, and their sound files, especially apparently if they use custom sound files, that takes up a ton of RAM. So they're being told that until the new update comes out, which there's no date for, guys, but until the new update comes out where they boost the RAM back up, I guess, they're saying either lower the polygon count and use in-game sounds, or they're telling modders to just wait for the update before they release anything new. So that's where we're at, guys. I hope you found it informative. You know, fear not, things will get better with the game. You just got to give the developers a little bit of time. Like I said, it's new for them. It's new for us. It's just something we got to get used to. You can't expect something like this to run very smoothly, you know, the first time they release it. So anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we will see you next time.